Most people in India think about money only when they are spending it or while earning it. But here is the problem. If that's the only way you look at money, you'll never build real wealth. The rich, they play a completely different game. They know things about money that most people never learn in school, at home, or even in college. And that's exactly why they keep getting richer. But here's the good news. You can learn these secrets. You can start building wealth no matter what you are starting from. And today I'm going to show you exactly how. Just keep continue watching this video, and this is Sundar and you are watching Mindful Finance. So I'm going to give the 10 wealth building principles that top 1% in India live by. Let's break them down one by one. Now let's start with a simple question. What does your money do after you earn it? For most people, it just sits in a bank account. Maybe they put in a fixed deposit thinking that's a safe investment. But here is the reality. If your money is not growing faster than inflation, you are actually losing money. That's why the wealthy focus on appreciating assets, things that increases in value over time. Stocks, mutual funds, real estates, even businesses. Think about this. If you have invested 10,000 in rupees in Wipro shares in 1980, today it would be around 600 crore. That's not luck, right? That's the power of compounding. But you spend that 10,000 rupees on latest iPhone. Well, next year it's worth half. That's called liability. And that brings me to the next mistake people make. We all love nice things, a new car, a designer watch, a fancy vacation, and social media makes it worse. You scroll through Instagram and see people flexing their new gadgets, their luxury trips, and their soft life. But here is the truth. Nobody ever spent their way to financial freedom. The problem is not buying nice things. The problem is buying them before you can afford them. Mukesh Ambani didn't start his career driving Rolls Royce. Warren Buffett still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. The rich don't waste money on things that don't grow in value. They invest first, then spend later. But just saving money is not enough. If you really want to multiple wealth, you need to use something powerful, which is called leverage. That comes the third point now. Most people work hard for their money. The rich, they make their money work for them. Leverage is how you do that. It's how you multiply your efforts without working 24 by 7. And there are 6 main types of leverage. Financial leverage, like using borrowed money wisely, like a loan to buy real estate that gives a rental income. The second is time leverage, hiring people or outsourcing tasks so you can focus on high value work. Technology leverage, using AI, automation, or social media to scale a business. Marketing leverage, reaching more people through digital ads, content, and brand positioning. The fifth one is network leverage, building relationships that open doors to wealth building opportunities. The sixth one is knowledge leverage, learning from people who have already succeeded instead of making costly mistakes by yourself. If you are still trading only your time for money, you are playing the wrong time. Then the next step, cut out the things that are keeping you broke. Detach from useless liabilities, which is the fourth one. You ever wonder why some people make lakhs every month but still feel broke? It's because their money is tied up in liabilities. A car that loses value or every year, a home loan that's draining their salary, an EMI for a gadget they didn't really need. Look, I get it. Some society tells you buying a car, a big house, and luxury items means we have made it kind of a thing. But here's what they don't tell you. Those things trap you in a cycle of debt. The goal is to spend wisely. Do you really need an expensive gym membership when you barely go? Is that 3,000 a month cable subscription worth it when you are only watching Netflix? Instead of spending money on things that lose value, invest in things that build wealth. And speaking of things that eat up your money, let's talk about The biggest financial trap, money pitfall. Most of us were never taught how money works. School teachers get a degree, get a job, and save money, but they don't teach us how to grow money. Think about it. Why it's so easy to get a credit card but so hard to get investment advice? It's because the system is designed to keep you spending, not investing. Some of the biggest money traps are like credit card debt with 30% interest, buying expensive things just to impress people, upgrading your life cycle or lifestyle every time your salary increases. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep and invest. And that brings me to a simple but life changing habit: tracking your money. Know where your money goes. Most people have no idea where their money disappears every month. If you want to take control, start tracking every single rupee you spend. Use a simple notebook, an Excel sheet, or money management app like Walnut or Money Manager. When you see where your money actually goes, you'll start making smarter decisions. And one of the smartest things you can do, automate your finances. Saving and investing shouldn't be a choice you have to make every month. It should happen automatically. It should be like a habit. Set up a SIP so money gets invested before you can spend it. Automate bill payments to avoid late fees. Set a standing instruction to transfer part of your salary to a separate investment account. If you automate wealth building, you force yourself to grow rich over time. But to take things to the next level, you need one key trait, which is courage. Most people most people fear failure so much that they never try new things. But here's the truth: every wealthy person took risk. They started businesses, made investments, and learned new skills even when they were unsure. Think about it. If the Flipkart founders had played it safe, would they have built a billion-dollar company? If Ratan Tata had avoided risk, would Tata Group be what it is today? The real risk is doing nothing and staying stuck. The next come to point is actively seek knowledge. As Warren Buffett keep telling that building yourself, self growth is more important. You keep learning new things regularly. If you are given a chance of saying that in your entire life you'll have only one car, what will happen? You'll try to handle that car properly, manage that car properly. You'll clean daily, keep maintenance every single day in a proper way. So your body is also like that. Your health needs to be focused first. That is the very important point where people just ignore it. And finally, the most important rule of all is discipline is equal to wealth. At the end of the day, wealth is not about luck, it's about habits. If you start today investing, spending wisely, and building multiple income streams, your future self will thank you. Are you going to take action or just keep watching? If you like this video, hit subscribe. If you have any comments, any feedback, just post it over here. Just give a thank you if you really like this video.